so glad to hear that you've been doing amazing. And so your baby is now 5 months old.
Yes.
Seems like the time's been flying by.
It's crazy.
I still remember you coming in at 4 months pregnant and being so afraid.
I was.
You've definitely done a lot of changes since then, and positive changes. I'm glad to hear. So from the time, so let's look back at everything that we worked with, or that you had to work with. You worked with having to not be fearful of telling your parents. At that moment, the only support system you had was your teacher, who would encourage you to tell your parents. You had yet to tell your boyfriend. And so now how has that all changed?
Well, like you said, the baby's 5 months already. My parents, maybe after the second session, I'd already told my mom, my mom and my dad. So they've been on board this whole time. Yes, they were a little disappointed. They didn't want me to have to care for someone else while I was still in school, but they were very supportive, and they said that they will support me every step of the way. Now, of course, they're not going to raise my daughter for me.
Right.
It's my responsibility. That's part of, things happen. You have to take ownership. So yes, they're very supportive of me and baby's status. We're still together. His parents are wonderful. All the fears that I had when I first came to see you, it's like, now I look back and I'm like, wow, that was so silly. Why didn't I just speak up, and tell them? I never normally had a problem with talking to them before, but for whatever reason, I was in such denial about the pregnancy and didn't know what I wanted to do, that I felt like everybody was going to be against me and they were going to be so mad, and but all that has changed. She's, like I said, she's 5 months and she's doing great. I'm still in school, and the school has a daycare. So
Good.
She gets up with me. She goes to school with me. I get to, on my lunch break, I get to go and check in on her and play with her for a little while. And I pick her up when school is out. I am driving now too, so it's worked out great. And I still have my parents, as examples, and his parents.
Yeah, and having all this support, I've seen it. It's done really good things. I can see it on you. Just the way you handle yourself, it's so different from, like I said, when you came in. And even your grades you've been excelling at school once again. How's that going? I know it's different. Good.
Yeah. And I was like in a little slump, and I was failing, and I didn't know what that was. I never had experienced that before. But it's kind of like, once I was able to tell everybody, that was it. And I was able to be me again and excel and not be so ashamed, and it's like I stopped caring about school, because I was really carrying this extra burden or weight of just knowing, that I was pregnant and nobody else knew. You're not even my friends, only my teacher. So once, I was able to open up, thanks to you, I was able to share with everybody, and, my grades are exactly where they were, if not better. So.
Yeah, I can't imagine how hard that would be, but you fought through it, and you did everything that you said that you would work on. You went about it so well, and every time you came in, I could see it. More positive things. You kept on telling me, and just kept going even better. I am so happy for you. I really am. Amongst all of that, is there anything that you would have done differently?
I think I would have told them right away. I was just afraid that they would just really reject me, or I don't want to say shun me, but I didn't know how they were going to react. So I'm only 16, so
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I think that's it. But I think the best thing I did was to listen to my teacher and come see you, and you helped me to navigate through my feelings and be able to cope with this,
Yeah.
and to know that life wasn't over, and I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have to drop out of school, and have to lose my friends.
No.
None of that. Well, it was like I was thinking about the worst case scenario with everything. I was just overthinking everything. Now, granted, I don't want any more children right now, and me and my boyfriend we've decided to wait. Now, after the baby, we understand that type of relationship is very important. But we're raised in Christian homes, so yes, one day maybe we would get married, but I don't know. But right now, we're being a parent to our baby. We're still together, but that aspect of our relationship is no longer there, and we're both okay with that. We have intimacy in other ways, looking at our baby and just loving her and spending time together as a little family. But and we've told our parents together that was our decision, and we asked them to help us to be accountable, to them. So it's embarrassing sometimes when they ask us, but we say no, we haven't. We're really gonna try to stick with that, and just to be able to respect ourselves and our baby, and because we really want the best for our baby. So
I can see that you're doing everything possible. Even back then, like you're just so caught on the idea of being pregnant, not wanting anyone to know, but you've been able to move past that and working through these goals and getting them accomplished. You've moved past it and you have opened your view. You're not, like you said, you would see like the worst case scenario, and you don't see it that way anymore. Being so young, but you're also being very mature and responsible, and you owned up to everything, and you've been handling it so well. Is there anything that you fear? Is there anything that you have any doubts over?
No, I don't. I don't have any fears right now or doubts. Today's my last session. I came to that conclusion because, I kind of tried to evaluate. I started coming about 10 months ago, and everything has pretty much balanced out to where, normal teenage stuff, and parenthood stuff now. But now that I have the support of both moms, they've taught me how to take care of the baby when she's been sick and change diapers and, things that I didn't know, but I have them. So, no fears at all. It's like having a baby has kind of matured me a little bit. And helped me put things in perspective.
Great. And since we are getting to the end of our session, how are you feeling about that? Is there anything that you wish to say, or you wish to say how you feel?
I just want to say thank you. I don't think if I hadn't come in here to talk to you, and we weighed all of my options, I don't know if I would have kept the baby. I probably would have given her up for adoption, and now I can't imagine not having her. So I think that you saved me and her relationship. Now I feel great. I'm still just, down the road. So if I ever do need you, could I come see?
Yes, of course. I was just gonna say, if you ever feel like you have any doubts, or if any feelings come back the way you were feeling, I will still be here. My office is still here. Obviously, I feel like you have the ability to continue on without these sessions because you have progressed very well. But in the future, if you do feel like you need help, you can always come back, and I will even give you more options, referrals if you would like that as well.
I think I'm okay. I don't think I need referrals. I know you know, and I think we could definitely, you know, if I needed to schedule another appointment.
Mhm.
Um, so, yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay, great. Well, I just want to say that it's been great working with you. I've loved to see how you have grown and progressed through all this time. It's been a delight working with you, so I'm very proud of everything you've accomplished.
Thank you.
So I will end that right there, and I'm glad to have worked with you.
Thank you.